Hello everyone. So in this video, I will let you know one important topic of hacking, that is local file inclusion. So what in this topic we can access any file from the outside, right? For example, you have a target website, so you are able to access the hidden file which have maybe important information, so you can read that file. So how you can read that file, I will let you know through the practical, right? So basically, for example, we are attacker, then the file inclusion or local file inclusion vulnerability allow an attacker to read any file on the same server. So this is the one important attack in hacking things, right? So if I clear here, if I clear my machine, so one more thing, I'm using here two machine. One is the Kali Linux. If I showcase you, this is the Kali Linux machine and this is the Metasploit 2 machine. Why I'm using the second machine? Because the my second machine is the server, or through that I am running the website. How I'm running the website? If you open my Chrome here, so this is the my second machine IP, Metasploit IP. If I enter here, so you can see I am able to access the five website for the testing. So I have made a lab for example, right? So this is the lab where I can test all these five websites. So you can also make this is the same on your local. I have already dedicated video on this, how we can install Metasploit on local on VM, right? So now I hope you are able to understand. This is the target. Our target is the DVW website here, right? So let's focus here. For example, I'm in a website here and there is a tab file inclusion. So we will practical on this tab, right? So how we can like do the file inclusion vulnerability. So you can notice here, if I click on this tab file inclusion, so you will notice here in address bar there is a page. You can see include.php, this one. So that means page is a query is equal to include.php. This is the page which are running currently onto the website. So what here there are, you can see DW maybe is a directory, or we can say the folder. In this DW there are vulnerability type of directory, and in this there are one more F5, and from F5 this is the page. In F5 folder or directory there is a include.php page. So how we can read or hack another page, right? How we can read the file of another page? So you see we only able to see the include.php. So oh sorry, file inclusion, right? So we are able to only see the include.php, but we want some important file, how we can read that file. So first you have to, if you try, if I remove that page is equal to or question mark page is equal to, if I remove that, and now I will try to read this file. So let's see what happens. Guys, if I am trying to directly read this file include.php, so I am not able to read that file, right? So the purpose is that we ensure we have this path. Why? We know we are in where folder, in where there are ww, then dvwa, then vulnerability, then f5. In f5 maybe there is a file include.php. So first we will copy that path, right? We will copy, full copy that path into the address bar. If you see here, now we know there is a path, and for assume that if you want read any file and the file name, let's say password, there is a file password which you want to read, right? So how you can read? So first we, like I am minimize that. First look on local. For example, you have a file, So if you want to read that file on your local, right? So this is your on file, on your Kali file, etc passwd. So this is the command you can note here. If I enter here, so you see I am able to I am like, this is the password file of the Kali Linux. So this is the inbuilt file. I have not create that file. This is the inbuilt file. So you can see I am able to read the all things whatever in this file. So we know in Linux this is the like internal file or inbuilt file. So if we I want to read this file onto the server, so how I read? So this is my root directory in password file. So if you now if you enter here, so you will see so we will make a path, like we will make a path from there. We read that file. How we can? Let's start. So first you have to copy. So you can see there is a where folder 1, there is a www2, there dvwa3, 1WT4, and f5 is the 5. That means we have to first go back for like to access the root directory. We have to first go back 5 times, right? On if we go back 5 times in back, so we are able to access the root directory. We know that. So how we can do that? So you copy that, right? Copy this, and I have already make a notepad, so I will let you know how I made. So and paste, right? I have paste and copy the IP. This is the, you can say, domain, this IP. And if you enter, so this is the full query where we are able to, you know, access the include.php. So I will copy that full path into the notepad. So now I know if I type this, then I successfully able to get include.php page. So what I do here, I remove that, right? Now I will access the new file, right? How I can access? I will copy that and paste. So I have already said there are 5 tabs where wwa2, wwa3 number, this is the 4, and this is the 5. I will also remove include.php. I don't want to see this file. So first we will go back 5 times. So how we go back? Just click dot 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 and dot dot. Here you can see 1 2 3 4 5, right? So you can see what the query will do. You can see page is equal to, we are going first back, second, third, fourth, and fifth. We are going 5 times back. That means from here we are now assuming we are now in a root directories, and we know in root directory there is a folder etc, and PASSWD is the file. Now what here, now what happened here, page will try to access this PSW file from where it will, the query will go back 5 times, 1 2 3 4 5 times, and then try on when it will go 5 times back, so it will try to find etc folder, and etc there is a PSWD file. So you copy here, right? If you enter your tab in tab bar, if I click enter, so you can see here I am able to access whatever, like you can see root, right? So I am able to access that file on here, right? So that means you can, if this is the file inclusion vulnerability, and through that you can also able to get any file, or you can read any important information like that. If I set the DVWS security to medium and submit, so now I'm medium. Now I will go to file inclusion, and same thing I will copy and paste. So I am also able to get this vulnerability on a medium. So you can see here, this is the very important vulnerability to read any file onto the server. For let's assume you know there is a server, and there is a in that server maybe there are predefined included file on that server. How you will go back through that? You will go back and you can found the file name. Through that you will able to read that file. So this is the file inclusion vulnerability. So that's all in this video, and my next video or to hack to learn hacking tutorial, you can subscribe my channel, and I will let you know multiple things in my next video. So thank you all guys. Thank you.